Good afternoon and welcome to this week's Community Live Facebook show. I'm Cynthia Sutton, Executive Director of the Ocean Springs Chamber of Commerce.
Hi, and I'm Stacy Howell, the Executive Director of the Mary C. O'Keefe Cultural Center.
And we're coming to you here from the Walter Anderson Museum of Art. We'll tell you in a minute why we are here. But as always, we kind of like to tell you a little bit about what's going on in the community, but we're going to change it up a little bit and we're going to start with our features that are here today. So Stacy, I'm going to turn it over to Stacy and she's going to go ahead and introduce our first interview. And as always, we kind of like to talk about the arts, the culture, what's going on in the community. So over to you, Stacy.
Oh, shall we dance? Yes. Oh, I love this.
Spin around, twirl around. Yes, there you go.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Yes.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and I have with me today David Delk, the theater extraordinaire and the director of the Walter Anderson Theater Project's production of Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, yes. It's a regional premiere. We're the first ones in South Mississippi to get it. Opens Friday night.
Friday
It's gonna
night.
be really good. I'm wearing the jacket
I was gonna ask.
in honor of 1970s ABBA.
And I love it under the lights. You're all nice and
Yeah.
sparkly. You
Isn't
have
that nice?
the flair going
And yes,
on.
I'm holding my stomach in. I just want you to know that. Yeah.
So, for the people who may not know what Mamma Mia is all about, tell us a little bit about the story.
Okay, Mamma Mia, well, it started off in London and then it went to Broadway. It's a smash musical hit with the songs from ABBA from the 70s.
Yeah.
So they took all the songs from ABBA and they made this wonderful show about this mother whose daughter's getting married in the Greek Isles, right?
Yes.
And 3 dads possibly show up. So they're saying, okay, now who's the right dad? But it's a funny musical, high energy, emotional. It's great. I have Aaron Lynn who's doing the choreography, Deborah Atkinson with a live band. I've got 25 dancers and singers. Karen Abernathy, who is at WLOX, is playing Donna the lead. I've got Jonathan Brannon, who used to be at WLOX. He's playing one of the leads. I have great actors, and we've been working our acting behinds off. Is that okay to say
nice.
that?
You can say that. Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
So let me tell you, it's a fun musical. So it is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we've already extended to the next week,
Yep.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Mamma Mia, nothing that nobody's heard before. Maybe not you.
Can't say.
But no bad language, just adult situations. But let me tell you, last night I was so pleased with it. I almost got emotional because we worked so hard as a director for 6 months on this.
Yeah.
And at the Mary C. O'Keefe Cultural Center, the stage is perfect. The sound is perfect. It's wonderful. And I guarantee at the end of the show, you will be up in your seats dancing to the music of ABBA, like Dancing Queen and Mamma Mia, the musical the song Mamma Mia, and Money, 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 you know, all this. Oh, yeah.
I love that.
You want a burger with that shake?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry, my phone is ringing. Let me turn it off, okay? So anyway.
So, if they've seen the movie before, is this similar to the movie?
With the movie with Meryl Streep, similar but different. They took a huge license, but let me tell you, live theater is unbelievable. You cannot miss this live show. I mean, the actors are right there, the energy, the lighting by Rafe O'Neill, unbelievable. The technical director of the Mary C. is great. So you really need to come out and catch it. You know, if you saw the movie, this is even better.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about the set, because I've seen it, parts of it, and it's beautiful.
Well, I designed the set, but it's very simple when it starts out, but we've painted it, we've aged it. I've got Anthony Calber came in. He is making all these plants and arrangements. It's going to be like a little miniature area. It's like a little, like a light. It's like you just stepped into the Greek Isles. It's really cool.
It's very cool. And it looks like the first weekend you may sell out all 3 shows.
But we don't want to say sold out because it's like the kiss of death. So check for tickets. But that's why we held over for next week.
Yeah.
So you got to check it out.
But if you are interested in coming, especially this weekend, make sure to go ahead, give us a call, go online, reserve those tickets, because it is going to be a huge crowd. It's going to be so much fun. And it is PG, but it is fun for the entire family.
And let me tell you, come dressed up like in your 70s bell bottoms, you know, and you're going to wear your spandex, right?
You weren't supposed to tell anything.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah,
no, I was warning them.
That's more like it.
Anyway, so you've got to come see it.
But so much fun. Girls' nights out. Bring the family and just come, sing, dress up, dance, and have a wonderful time.
Oh, she's mouthing something. What is she saying?
Yes, I believe she's saying, how do we get to the tickets?
The tickets, you can go, of course, to maryc.org, or you can go to the Walter Anderson's TP, like theaterproject.com, or daviddelk.com if you want to go to that, but I would just go to one of theirs, and that's it. Get
Yeah.
those tickets.
And the tickets are, I believe they're $25 for adults.
Down to 15 maybe, I don't know. That's not my department.
Yeah,
so-
military and I believe in another group is 20, and then students I believe
Yes.
are $15.
Show start at 7:30 weeknights,
Yes.
2 o'clock on Sunday. Get there early, get a good seat.
Yep.
It's going to be fun.
And our bars will be open pre-show and during intermission. So thank you, David, for all of
You're
your
so
work with this.
welcome.
You are amazing,
I'm gonna-
and I can't wait to see the
I
show.
have to go this
replay.
way, so we'll just pretend we're dancing as I'm leading, okay? Hope you're there. You better be there.
Oh,
You gotta be
that
there.
sounds like a lot of fun. I'm excited to hear all about that and actually come out and join and check it out. I'm glad that they've extended it so we have more opportunities to get all you guys in there just to check out that show.
Yes, and now we're going to find out a little bit more about what's happening at the Walter Anderson Museum of Art.
Hey there, I am here with Julian Rankin, the Executive Director here at the Walter Anderson Museum of Art, and as always, you have added some fun new things to the museum here, so you always have some things going on, but I want to ask you a couple of questions about this event you have going on this week with the Plein Air Festival, or tell us a little bit about that, because the concept of what actually plein air means, and it's P-L-E-I-N, air.
Right. I'm not going to speak too much French. It's not my forte. But plein air really means painting outside. And we've partnered with Art Space 86, which is a gallery and arts organization run by Jared Partridge, who's a local artist here in town, to do a week of painting across the coast. And so this
Wow.
has been really the brainchild of Jared and really the artist. But it's a way for artists to come together and celebrate. They started in Bay St. Louis. They've worked all their way over. A little rainy today, but early in the morning before the rain came, they were painting here on Washington Street. And then they're going to continue tomorrow and Saturday. So they've moved from west to east and just painting outside. So plein air painting, like I said, is just setting up your easel, painting what you see. But Walter Anderson, although he's not a traditional plein air painter that you might imagine like a Monet, he was the quintessential outdoor painter. He would
Sure
paint
was.
on Horn Island where the elements and the alligators and all the rest, and he would be making art there. So it's a way for us to celebrate and just spotlight what artists are doing. I would just tell the people who aren't participating, who aren't artists or who aren't doing it during the week, that they can come on Saturday if they'd like to the Art Cottage from 5 to 7,
Wow.
and we're going to exhibit some of the work that's been shown
Wonderful.
and made throughout the week. So it'll be a little reception for the artists and the community over at the Art Cottage across the street.
Awesome. And is that, the public is welcome to attend
Yeah,
that?
it's just an informal, all open to the public, and I think some artists will be selling works, others will just be showing, but it's a way to see what was actually made this week and then see it all exhibited together.
Well, tell us a little bit about some of the artists, some of the folks that came out here and painted this morning or throughout this week.
Well, yeah, I don't know all their names, and there's too many I don't want to single anyone out, but Jared Partridge is an artist everyone should know.
And he recently had an exhibit, I think, at the Mary C. as well.
Yeah, he's part of the Young Creatives, and he also organized a workshop on Wednesday over at the Oro O'Keefe with Richard Kelso, who's a Jackson artist, a wonderful artist. So that was a component of this week that was instruction from a Mississippi artist who's really celebrated. So it was informal painting, also some instruction, but really it's just loving nature and getting out and finding something that you want to paint and enjoying the weather until it started raining on us. It's been a really wonderful week, and we look forward to continuing it out. I will say, just as we're talking about new art being made and new art being hung, we do have 2 new exhibits coming up.
Yes.
David left us. It is all about Mamma Mia, but I do want to let y'all know about what we have going on. We're opening tomorrow a new exhibition that's called The Sound and the Gulf. And this is 34 years of work from Horn Island that the Memphis College of Art painted. So they've been going out to Horn Island for 34 years and painting work inspired by that. So that's open tomorrow. And then just to mark your calendars, in a few weeks, April 15th, we reopen our reinstalled and reinterpreted permanent collection, which is called Walter Inglis Anderson Artist, Naturalist, Mystic. Very evocative title. But we're bringing all the best and brightest back up. Shearwater has been our focus for the last few months. And also things you haven't seen before. So the family of Walter Anderson, they're always so generous. They've been pulling out things that we've never seen. And so even if you think you've seen Walter Anderson's work, this will be a really exceptional reinterpretation of everything he did.
And there's an opening for it? Is that?
It just opens on April 15th. There'll be a members opening and an opportunity to celebrate programs coming after that, but we're just going to open it up and open the doors and let people enjoy all the new things we've got. Our curator has been working around the clock. There'll be some new signage, new children's activities, new interpretive spaces and engagement spaces. So it'll be really fun.
Yes, I know that. So we definitely want people to come out and kind of check that exhibit out. You guys have actually, done a lot with art in the community lately. So I applaud you for that. Thank you for that. I love this plein air that you've connected with the entire Mississippi Gulf Coast to bring that here. So I hope everybody will come out on Thursday.
So if you come Saturday from 5 to 7 over at the Art Cottage, and then just check our website and come see these new exhibits that are here now.
That's right. And
we actually have a new children's program for the young children called Words and Wonder. So if you have a kid under 5, this is pre-K, creative play and literacy. We read a book and do an art activity. That's every third Friday at 10:30. It's a completely free program. Summer camps are coming up, so if you want to make some art, obviously the Mary C has wonderful classes and camps, and so do we for ages 8 to 18. And there's also adult classes, so we have a new workshop series called Uncorked, where over at the Art Cottage you can bring your own wine and do block printing. So April 23rd is the next one of those.
Wonderful, wonderful. Right before 1699 happens, so it's a good way to kind of get in downtown, get in the community. So a lot of things going on. I'm glad you guys are here. Tell us just real quick your hours of operation here.
So we're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5, and WalterAndersonMuseum.org is all the rest of the information you'll need.
Awesome. Well, thank you for this. I hope everybody will come out this weekend and kind of check out what the artists have done around the coast. That's exciting.
Tell David to give me my jacket back.
Thank you for this. Thanks, Julian. Back to you.
As you can see, there are so many incredible things happening all around Ocean Springs. It's a great time to come out and just get involved.
It is.
So tell us a little bit more about what all the Chamber's doing.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things going on throughout Ocean Springs these next coming weeks. In addition to all this fun, the features that we just told you about, just some other things coming up on April 17th is Breakfast with the Mayor from 8 to 9 at Glory Bound. Free to come out and check that out, so put that on your calendars. Then, of course, it is that time of year for the $16.99 Weekend of Discovery. Celebrate Ocean Springs with us on April 26th and 27th. We start with a reception at the community center right next door to us here on the 26th from 6 to 8 p.m. Free, open to the public to come out and check that out. Be a part of that. See who's going to be a part of the court this year and check out some of that Walter Anderson artwork here. And then that's followed by the actual reenactment on the 27th. A day-long events from a kids run in the morning at 8, a pet parade at 10, to the reenactment about, I think it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So come out. There's going to be lots of fun activities out for that at Fort Marpaw. So those are just some things coming up. One last thing I'll mention, that it is Taste of Ocean Springs season time. So tickets are now available to purchase from the Chamber of Commerce. But come out and, that's just a good way to experience what all of our restaurants have to offer here throughout Ocean Springs. So we'll be talking about that a little bit more as we get closer to the event, which is May 9th.
Yep. And for Anthony DeFada, was that Freddie Mercury? It may have been. So if we ever have the opportunity to do the show, We Will Rock You, we may have Julian Rankin on stage. So we'll just see about that. But what else happening at the Mary C? As you know, we have Mamma Mia all this weekend, all next weekend. So it's going to be 7 performances. Again, go ahead and get your tickets now if you haven't already, because we are hoping to, sell out the first weekend, definitely. And the sales for the second weekend is going really well as well.
And there's a lot of activity and talk about it, so those tickets are going to go fast.
Lots of fun. And we've also started up some new series in Becky's Kitchen. We're going to have on some Thursday nights, we're going to have Kids Night Out. That's where you can drop your kids off. They're going to learn some cooking skills. They're going to have some hands-on participation, and they're going to be fed dinner. So it's a great opportunity to bring your kids in, let them learn something, let them have a wonderful opportunity, and parents, take that opportunity, go out and have a date night. And on Fridays, we're going to have Fancy Fridays, and that is where parents, you can come on out to Becky's Kitchen, have a wonderful meal, and we're partnering together with the YMCA. So if you are a partner of the YMCA, or if you aren't, you're able to have this opportunity to have your children go over to childcare at YMCA, and you can come over and have a wonderful dinner.
That's great.
Yeah, it's
great
wonderful.
idea.
And thank you to the YMCA for doing all of that, and for Cammie Hargrove for helping to coordinate all of that.
And they've been a wonderful partner for our newcomers events as well.
Yes, and they have another newcomers event that's coming up at the end of April. If you are a newcomer to the area, this is definitely for you. This is the second part of our series. They're going to have a free Zumba class. So we will be telling you more about that, but that will be the end of April. And again, thank you to the YMCA. And we also have our Ishii exhibit that is up and going. It's absolutely beautiful. It's in Ocean Springs History Museum. And if you're looking for somewhere to take your kids for the end of the year school tours, give us a call. We would love to share with them all about the Ishii exhibit and everything else that's going on at the Mary C.
And can you believe it's already April? So it is just like Julian said, it is time for summer camp. So WAMA has summer camps, Walter Anderson has summer camps, many other places have summer camps throughout Ocean Springs. So, you know, start checking those out and get your kids signed up to do some art and fun throughout Ocean Springs.
Yeah, and coming soon, we will give you a summer camp update of a lot of the classes and camps that are available.
Yes.
But sorry for coming to you so late today. Miss Cynthia had a little incident this morning.
I did, but I'm doing good. Spent my morning in the ER, but you know, I want to give a shout out to the Ocean Springs Hospital, to the staff and the ER doctors there. You actually made my experience pretty amazing.
Yeah, heard it was incredible, but if you see her hobbling about town, she's all good, and we are glad to be with you here this afternoon.